Alright, so I'm back, and today we're going to take a look at the Unique Toys Brawl, or however you say this name. So there's package. So you got the artwork there, you got the product shot there, product shot there, product shot there, product shots. Again, my favorite type of box. You know, you get some artwork. I do say they didn't need to do the open window. They could have just done a whole big artwork, but that's seriously a nitpick. And here's Brawl. Now, the first thing I've got to point out is I haven't had a chance to try and fix this issue I have. It's an issue with mine. I don't know if it'll be an issue with all of them. But I can't get this piece in correctly. I know exactly what's going on. These tabs here, right here, and right here, they fit into these little slots. Right here, and right here. And on one side, it'll fit in just fine. Let's see here, I think it's this one. See that one? And then there's two more tabs that are in here. Just perfect. Fits in there just fine. On this side, though, it will not tab in. Not all the way. It won't go. So either this hole needs to be widened or the tab needs to be clipped just a tiny bit. So that's a QC issue, and individual results will be different, I believe, or they could all be the same. I don't know. I actually haven't watched very many reviews on it. I think I've listened to Skullface's review, but I've not. I can't remember it, and I know I haven't watched anybody else's. Tank turret does rotate all the way around. It also slides back if you need it to. These guns can pivot up and down, or you can remove them for a more realistic look. Again, nitpick, but I would have preferred them over here rather than here, just to be more toy accurate. And the cannon does go up just a hair, not very far. I don't know if it's supposed to go further, but it does not. But you know, if this was in there like that, man, even with it out like that, it's really not that bad. But man, this is a beautiful tank. This is awesome. This reminds me of when I was a kid and I had the G1 Brawl, and he was one of my favorite little toys because he was a tank. You know, it's like, oh, you got a race car, I got a fucking tank. So this thing is awesome. He's got little wheels here, here, and here, so he does roll if you need him to. Treads look great. He cleans up beautifully. This thing, you know, if this was locked in there like that and you had it sitting on your desk, people would think it's a model. I honestly think people would think this was a model. It's got some panel lines, but the panel lines all fit in perfectly with the markings and the make of the tank. I mean, this thing is great. Yeah. Let's get them transformed. So start off by pulling these treads out. This kind of things kind of have to wiggle a little bit to do that. Alright, so you get it out like that. Pull these panels here out like this. And then you can take these arms here and they untab. There's a tab here and there's a tab here. Those plug into the arms. So move all this out. Move all this out. Get this all out of the way. Rotate this down, and then you flip these torso pieces up. So he's kind of exploded now. But he's not like a bad cube exploded. I gotta point that out because when you play with a bad cube figure and you explode it, it's like, oh man, how do I get it back? Pull this piece here down, and then you can rotate this section in and down, just like that. This will come up, and what you want to do is rotate these back panels. See how they're on that armature? You want it down like this. So it comes down, and then there's these tabs here and here that'll plug into a hole here and a hole there. Just like that. And then this will fold around this tab here, that slot there. Just like that. Take this armature here, goes up, tab here, slot there. Just like that. Rotate the hands around, and then you can take this and you just pull them down just ever so slightly. Alright. Now, let's see. Take this piece here. This will fold up and out of the way. You take this, and then you just want to collapse this up into the treads, or into the turret, I guess. Let's see here. It goes in there somehow. It's kind of one of those you just kind of fiddle with it until you get it in. Similar to your first girlfriend. Ooh, ouch. Never mind. I'm kidding. Alright. Fold that down. That goes down like that. Alright, now for the legs, you want to extend this out. And then this will come down. Tabs into place. Rotate this up. Okay, toe comes up. Then you can rotate this up. Tabs into place, tab there, slot there, just like that. This will come down, and that will tab into place. Tip of the toe, flip that out, just like that, and then you can rotate the leg forward, just like that. All right, down, in, down, up. Like that. Flip that out. This comes down. Rotate. And there he is. In robot mode. Again, I love it. I love this figure. This, if you're a Brawl fan, this is the Brawl for you. This thing looks great. I mean, look at this thing. Now, the Warbotron one was pretty good, but this guy is fucking stellar. Just great. You can extend these handles here all the way out. So you got the 5mm port, just like Swindle. Plug these in, and you are good to go. I think he looks amazing. Just, wow. I know I'm gushing over these guys, but they are just that good. Head is on a swivel. And there's a hinge here, so you get a little down, a pretty good up, and then the left and the right. Shoulders rotate up and down. You got some ratchets going on in there. Bicep swivel just above the elbow. Elbow bends out that far. Wrist swivels. All the fingers are on one big pin, except for the index finger, which moves by itself. Waist swivel, hips, ratchet up and down, swivel in and out, bicep swivel just a little bit, not much. Bends at the knee, pretty good bend there, I'd say. There is a swivel right below the knee. The way the ratchet sounded, it's just like it's just a little weird. Anyway, he's got a good rocker here, and he's got the tilt. Just a tilt down, not up, but yeah. So yeah, this guy is again amazing. All right, now let's get him next to Swindle. You see he's a little bit shorter than, or a little bit taller than Swindle, and I'm perfectly okay with that. Because, you know, one's a tank and one's a Jeep. And here they are with the Make Toys Megatron, who's trying to shorten his legs. And Prime, MP car, just for good measure. So yeah, so the Brawl has one, my Brawl, the one I have, has one small tiny flaw, and that's that little tab on the back in the tank mode. It only affects tank mode, and I'm sure it's going to affect combined mode. But I'm gonna fix it by then. I mean, all you got to do is trim the tab down a little bit or widen that hole up. I'm sure that's all it is. Now that I've got him home, I've got razor blades. It'll be a piece of cake to fix. Oops. So yeah. But because he has that flaw, I have to knock him down a little bit. So I'm gonna give him a 9.9 out of 10. I think these are the best Combaticons we've ever had. Hands down, there's not been a better Brawl. You know, just like the Swindle, there has not been a better Swindle. These are the best that you're going to ever get, I think. Unless Takara can pull something really magical out of their ass if they ever tackle combining. But these two are amazing. It's gonna be hard for them to do the combined mode, but I honestly think Unique Toys really nailed the alt mode and the robot mode on these two. I'm not going this route with my collection, I don't think, but I'm holding on to these guys until I can complete this set, because these two are the best figures I've gotten in a long time, and I can guarantee you these two are going to be in my top 10 figures of this year. Easily. I absolutely love these guys. I think these guys are incredible. So, anyway, so 10 out of 10 for this guy. 9.9 out of 10 for this guy. I can't recommend these guys enough. If you are looking for good Combaticons in bot mode, this is it. These are the best ones we've gotten. I don't know how the Onslaught's going to look. I don't know how Vortex Blast Off, sorry, been up all night. I don't know how those guys are going to work out, but I have hope that they're going to be awesome. So yeah, there you go. I guess that's it.